everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lee, and today is actually my first proper video. So I've wanted to do this for some time, but I haven't had the courage to do so. But here we are. So if you're here, thank you, and thank you for being a part of the beginning. Just a little bit about me before I get into what I am actually doing in this video today. So I am a big Sims fan, and I love all the mods. I love CC. I love all the challenges that are going about. I have a lot of mods currently downloaded, so I do need to go through those. But I have been playing for many years, so you'll end up seeing a lot of different things on my channel, hopefully, soon to come. But today we are jumping into the 1x1 challenge in The Sims 4. So if you haven't heard of it before, it's basically where you try and fit your entire Sims life in a single tile to start off with. So I am pretty sure that there are more rules to this, but I will try and have a look later and see if I can find the basis of them online maybe. But at the moment I am playing my Sim. She is called Daisy, and that is who I will be using for the remainder of this challenge. She is currently a teen too, so I thought I would do that just to kind of switch things up a little bit. So far I have, as you can see, I have just made the single tile and I have started taking pictures. That is where I am currently. It's literally just taken so many photos, it took forever to do this. But yeah, so this part of the video it is actually pre-filmed and then I've added the voiceover. But going forward, it will be done at the same time, so I won't be doing the voiceover after, and I will be doing it at the same time as me playing the video games. So, as I said, just to start off, I've already built the 1x1 tile. She's already in it. Just taking photos, trying to get a little bit of money. I have added a light in there because I did feel a little bit bad just her in the dark. But you do really forget how long it takes to take these photos. I was there forever. Eventually, I did get a little bit more money and I did expand on this. So, as you can see, I've put the extra tile there. Some may call this a waste of the money, but I did just add a little bit of decoration just because the boring tile was hurting my eyes to look at. So, I just wanted to see how quickly I could turn it into a home. At this point, though, I do have enough to expand a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. So the reason she keeps dancing is because she does have the daydreamer trait, so I'm pretty sure it's from a mod. Can't remember which one though, but the animation for that is just dancing, so she dances a lot throughout the video. If there is anything that you see in my videos that you are interested in having in your own game, just let me know in the comments and I will take a look for you. I do have quite a lot in my game. So as you can see now, we've got a big space for Daisy, and I'm just going to decorate that the same way that I did with the smaller tile. Honestly, at this point, I was kind of stumped because it's not really enough space to do much, so I tried to just put a chair down or something, but honestly, I wasn't sure. I'm not too sure why I didn't just add some more space at this point, but we'll work with what we've got. I did end up adding the chair, so I suppose at least you could sit down. At this stage, there really isn't much that I can add. I was trying to add like a microwave or something, but I know that wouldn't be able to work. I really should have added a fridge so she could eat, but I didn't think of that straight away. But yeah, so I added the chat. So by now, I want to start focusing on getting a little bit more money again. I'm just going to take some more photos because I don't want to go down too much with the money. But can we just appreciate how cute the sim is? She is super cute. Mentioned taking photos, it is getting a little bit repetitive now. So I am thinking of maybe adding a bit more space and getting her an easel to start painting because one of her traits actually is creative. So that's what I am intending her to do. So we do have enough money now for me to expand a little bit. So I will do that now and then we will add the easel. So with this sim, apart from the creative trait, I did randomize her traits, but I feel like compared to any other sims that I have played, she is quite low maintenance. All she does is just daydream. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So the easel has been added now. I am just going to get her to start painting and I'll just see how many she can do before she has to tend to her needs. Her first painting has been completed now. She has decided that she likes painting. As I said, she's very creative. She likes painting, photos, all of that kind of thing. So I am literally just gonna see how many paintings she can do. So I'm just gonna keep getting her to do that for the time being and get some more money because we are very low on money. I've just been getting her to paint, as I mentioned. She's leveling up very quickly from doing this. I'm not too sure if it is because of the creative trait or what, but that is a good thing because we'll be able to make better quality pictures quicker. At this point, though, I am going to try and expand a little bit more yet again, just because I'm worried about her needs now. But we will try and work on getting some more money. I tried to do that, but clearly I am so broke that we can't even afford anything other than counter. So we're gonna have to get more money regardless. Thinking about it from the Sims perspective though, it must be crazy. Like you start off in a box and someone keeps expanding it. There's nothing in there really for you until you progress. Like how insane would that be? As we can see, her needs are a little bit low, so I am really trying to make her do this as quick as possible, just so I can afford to get what I need. At this point, I can afford a microwave, but I'm an idiot, so I forgot that you need a fridge to be able to use a microwave. So I get that, I put it down and realize you can't use it. So unfortunately for Daisy, she has to carry on painting, even though she's very hungry at this point. I am starting to feel a little bit bad, but what can you do? So as I go to make her do that, I realize I've made another rookie mistake. I do not have enough simoleons for her to do a painting. So I feel like we've done a full circle moment here. It will be back to the photos, unfortunately. Just as we feel like we're making some progress, apparently not. We're back to being broke. So once I got us to take enough photos, we did have enough for a smaller painting. So I just got to do that, and then hopefully that will get us a bit more money to be able to make a bit more room. That painting is so cute though. All things considered, she's actually doing really well because normally the Sims start to get aggravated and they just stop doing things because they're very uncomfortable. But she's actually continued. After she's done like 5 or 6 paintings, we do have enough money to eventually buy a fridge. And as you can see, she is getting quite uncomfortable now, but I am hoping if she fixes her hunger, that she'll be able to carry on painting just a little bit longer until we can expand again. So now the poor girl can finally have something to eat, and then we'll get back to painting hopefully. I'll make her have some chicken nuggets. So while she's eating, I have decided that I think I'm going to sell that chair just because she doesn't seem to be using it anyways, and see if I can expand some more, or at least get a bed. But no, we could not get a bed. We're still too broke. So it's more painting for her at the moment until we can afford expansion yet again. So she is leveling up very quickly, the painting, which is really good. And she does become a level 1 celebrity. And all of this was achieved from the comfort of her box. Nothing is impossible. She does have the socially awkward trait too, so I guess in a way this is perfect for her. She gets to be a celebrity whilst remaining in the comfort of her own space. I do have to say though, I am very impressed at how she is managing to continue to do things whilst being so uncomfortable. I have got this toilet though, just because she was desperate. So I'll let her use that and then hopefully try and do some more painting. I'm just trying to hold out until last minute until she's like about to pass out. So unfortunately there's a welcome wagon, but there's nothing I can do because in the rules you're not allowed a door, so she's just gonna have to stay there and we're just gonna carry on painting. I feel so rude though because like imagine turning up to a house and there's no door and it's just a little block. That'd be crazy. But she stayed there way too long for that. So now I think I'm going to add another expansion just because I want a bit of section for that toilet to go in. So she's not in the same room. But yeah, so that'll be the bathroom currently. So I've put that in by accidentally got rid of all the lights. So I'm just gonna put them back. Well, add some more as well. But she is continuing to paint as usual. That seems to be the theme now. It's consistent painting. So once we've solved this painting off, I'm gonna add an extra tile now, just because we have achieved 392 simoleons. So I can do that now. I want to try and add a bed. Hopefully it will fit, but I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, the bed wouldn't fit there, so I'm gonna just try and add another tile just because I have achieved 150 simoleons and I do tiles per 150. So once I've solved this painting, I am going to do 2 extra tiles. I also would like her to have another stream of income, but I do think we'll have to wait a little bit just to get some more space. But now that I've placed these 2 tiles down, we should have more than enough room to put a bed down so she can finally get some rest. Great, so now she can get some sleep. We'll get her to do that for a little bit. And so far, it's looking pretty good, I'd say. I would like to focus on some other skills maybe. I did accidentally delete the microwave, but then I realized we don't really need it, so I might just keep it gone. She's fully rested, she's had food, we're doing okay, but we are very low on money again, and I am a little concerned about her hygiene. So the plan is to get something where she can clean up a little bit, but for now we'll get her to take a few more photos just to get the money. Look how sad she looks. Feel bad for her. So now we've got a little bit more money from these photos. We'll get her to do another painting and see how much money that brings in for us. So I think by the end of this, she'll literally be really high as a painting level. But I've just got her to do a couple more paintings to get some more money in. And then we'll see if we can get a sink where that counter is. Only been able to get a sink. Now we can make her wash herself because she is really dirty. So I'll make her do that now. It's not the best method, but at least it brings her stats up a little bit. But overall, we've kept her alive. She's been fed, she's got a bed, and she's able to wash and go to the toilet. I'd say for how we've been doing it, it is pretty successful so far, even if it did take a while. So I'm just happy that all of her basic necessities were taken care of. I think in the next episode or part, whatever you want to call it, I will focus on the decoration and the expansion a little bit more, as well as giving her some more skills and maybe focusing on the social aspects too, just because I am aware that she has got a little bit lonely in here. I did try and get her to call somebody, but she only knows one person, and I'm pretty sure they're not on great terms due to the welcome wagon. But we'll see, and we'll see how it all goes from there. So for this part, I'm going to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like, share, and subscribe. It would really mean the world to me, especially being a new creator. And lastly, if there are any things that you'd like to see me do in this challenge, or just on my channel in general, any games, any challenges that you've seen, any recommendations, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to them. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.